here's what made Sweeney such a compelling suspect. What I'm about to tell you wasn't revealed until the 1980s, decades after most of the key players had died. In May 1938, Eliot Ness authorized something that would be completely illegal today: the kidnapping and secret interrogation of a suspect. His name was Dr. Francis Edward Sweeney, and on paper, he was the perfect suspect. Born in 1894 into an impoverished Irish family living on the edge of Kingsbury Run, Sweeney had clawed his way out of poverty through sheer intelligence and determination. He'd worked his way through medical school, become a surgical resident, and seemed destined for success. But something went horribly wrong. Sweeney had served in World War I as part of a medical unit that conducted battlefield amputations. He'd suffered nerve damage from a gas attack and received a partial disability pension. After the war, he'd married, had 2 children, and started building a life. But by 1929, the pressure was getting to him. He started drinking heavily, became violent at home, and his marriage fell apart. His wife filed for divorce in 1936, seeking a restraining order to keep him away from her and the children. But here's what made Sweeney such a compelling suspect. He lived near Kingsbury Run. He had the surgical knowledge to dismember bodies with precision. And, most importantly, he had a cousin who was a powerful congressman. If word got out that Martin Sweeney's cousin was the prime suspect in the Torso murders, it could create a political scandal. So Ness decided to handle this quietly. Ness had his men literally kidnap Sweeney off the streets of downtown Cleveland and take him to a darkened suite at the Cleveland Hotel. For over a week, they held him there without charges, without a lawyer, without any of the legal protections we take for granted today. Ness himself led the interrogation, trying to break the man he was convinced was the butcher. According to David Cowles, the head of Cleveland's Scientific Identification Bureau, who participated in the interrogation, they gave Sweeney a lie detector test. He failed spectacularly, but failing a polygraph isn't evidence of murder. It just meant he was nervous, which any innocent man would be after being kidnapped by the police. For days they grilled him about the murders, showed him crime scene photos, tried every psychological trick in the book. But Sweeney never confessed. He never admitted to anything. And without physical evidence, without witnesses, without anything concrete linking him to the crimes, Ness had to let him go.